Hello and welcome to Driving with Todd, and I'm Todd. We're going to do a request reaction. Now, this request came in December 14th, 2021. Little older request, but you know what I say? Better late than never. Now, the request came in from a YouTuber that goes by the name Astufflaboff. Astufflaboff says, anyway, as a metalhead, I'd like to recommend some heavier songs that you'll hopefully enjoy, even though I'm sure it's not the kind of stuff you're used to hearing. He mentions one group as Amorphous, and the second group is Nightwish, and the Nightwish song is Ghost Love Score, live at Wacken in 2013. Probably not your type of music, but I figured that's what reaction channels are all about. You try out new stuff you've never heard of and maybe find things that you'll really enjoy. Now, the song Ghost Love Score is from the Nightwish album Once, which I do have that album. I have a lot of the early Nightwish albums of Tara as the lead vocalist. This version from 2013, though, has Floor Jansen as the vocalist. And Floor is the third vocalist that Nightwish had. She joined the group in 2012 and is the current lead vocalist for Nightwish. So this will be interesting to hear. I haven't heard this song in a long time, and having a different female vocalist do it will be interesting as well. So we're going to listen to and watch Nightwish do the song Ghost Love Score. So here we go. Okay, now Nightwish, if you don't know who Nightwish is, they're a Finnish symphonic metal band. And I was getting into symphonic metal quite heavily at the end of the 1990s and into the 2000s, and discovered Nightwish. In fact, the first album I bought was Once, and then I went back and bought a lot of their earlier albums. But they're dynamite, and you know, Flora's doing a great job here. Her vocals are just tremendous, and she's hitting some really high notes here. I think Tara was just had a little wider range than what Flora has from this one live performance. I mean, this is the first time I'm hearing her, but she's doing a great job. And what I love is there's such a heavy keyboard sound to this band as well. So it's not just, you know, the riffing on the guitar, the metal type of riffing on the guitar. There's a lot of keyboard on this as well. The drummer is hot. The bass player is really doing his thing. And I saw the guitarist kind of just walking around the stage, and then the guitar started up just a little while ago, just a couple of seconds ago. So this was great. Let's see where this goes and continue. The crowd is going nuts. So the crowd is definitely into them doing this song. That's for sure.
Siren from the deep came to me, sang my name, my Lord. Still I write my songs about the dream of mine, worth everything I may ever be. Child will be born again, that siren carried him to me. First of them true loves, sitting on the shoulder of an angel without care for love alone.
That's a nice synthesizer keyboard interlude that they're having here. I kind of, like I say, in a lot of the heavy metal videos, I like it when they do this change up where, I mean, they're just doing their heavy metal thing. I mean, they're, you know, he just came out of quite a nice guitar solo. I mean, it wasn't like a speed guitar solo at all. It was a very nice guitar solo that the guitarist just did. But then it kind of just stopped, and then we've got this surreal sounding keyboard in here, which I really like. I mean, that I like it because it kind of slows down the whole song, and you know, you got Flora. She's kind of like kind of using her voice. She's just kind of woo, you know, with her voice. But it's cool, and that's what I like. Is I like that breakdown, and I'm not sure where they're going to go from here. But it kind of slowed the whole thing down. The crowd's really getting into it, and now I see the drummers getting back on the drums, so I got a feeling they're going to take off again. So let's see what happens here. I'm going to take this back just a little bit. Get a little bit of this surreal sound.
Guys, they're here. Bigger dinners and now all new bigger lunches packed with up to 30 grams of protein only from Nutrition.
I think I'll just stop it there. Thank you for the commercial, YouTube. This is really good. I really like where she changed up her singing style too. This is what I like about these longer, heavy metal songs, is that they kind of change these things up as they go along. I mean, her vocal style changed, and now they almost kind of have like almost a little Celtic piece here, where it's almost like a little bit of a jig. The sound of the keyboard and the drumming and the bass, that's really cool. I just really like that. I want to go back a little bit and catch her singing. That was really cool. And then going into this like jig portion. Okay, that was pretty good. That was pretty good. The whole thing was kind of really. I got to catch my breath here a second. Let me get my thoughts together because this is pretty wild. This was 10 minutes of great theatrics and great playing and great singing. I mean, it was just great. The drumming was tremendous. I mean, this drummer just pounded this thing all the way through, and he carried this song. I mean, he was just pounding this thing the heck. And the bass players, if you listen to bass, he was going along with drums. As soon as the drums would start up, the bass would start up. I mean, they were like almost like in tune with each other. They were just that close. Guitar was kind of interesting because it kind of came in and came out, and I thought this would have, for a 10-minute song, would have a much longer guitar solo. But really, I mean, it was a very nice guitar solo. It was a lot of good chords, but short. And I like that he went out onto the edge of the stage, had his foot up on one of the speakers, and he's just playing the guitar solo, and he kind of ends it and walks back. That was kind of unique, and where the keyboards in here, I think, played a much larger role than the guitar. The keyboards kind of like controlled this whole song. I mean, it was all pretty spatial sounding. The keyboards were just throughout this whole song, and not only just a standard keyboard, but there's a lot of synthesizer in there, just really good. But Floor's voice, wow, I mean, it was good. At the end of this song here, I mean, the last 5 minutes of this song, she was just holding some notes for a long time. I mean, especially at the end of the song, she was holding some of those notes, and it was like, wow, just incredible, and the crowd's just going nuts. I just thought that was so cool, and the crowd was so into this song, and they were going through panning the audience here and there, and they were just so into this song. This was excellent. This was really, really good. I loved it. I don't remember the song that much. I mean, I do have the album once, and it's the longest track on the album as well, so it's like I should remember this song, but it was great. I loved it. Just the vocals too. I mean, Floor's vocals were in the beginning. It was like, yeah, she doesn't have quite the range as Tara, but when she hit at the end of this song, and she's just like, I want to almost say, she raises to a really high register, and she's just kind of yelling, and she's hitting those high notes, and she's not only hitting them, but she's holding on to those notes. She's not like, short note. It's a hold on. It was really fantastic, and the light show that they had, and all the the explosions in the background. This must have been a fun concert. These guys are just hot, and the way Floor was dressed too, I kind of like that, almost like a Roman gladiator. Somebody from the way olden days, 0 AD type dress from the Roman Empire. That was kind of cool as well. But cool song, cool performance, and the band was just hot. They were just hot, and the audience appreciated. You could see they appreciated. So if you like Nightwish doing Ghost Love Score live in 2013, hit that like button. If you have any comments about Nightwish, the song Ghost Love Score, Floor Jansen as the new vocalist, put it in the comments below. That'd be really cool. If you haven't done so, please subscribe to my channel. I'd really, really appreciate it. And then go over here, ring the bell to get updates to my latest videos. So this was great. Just put a big smile on my face. I didn't know what to expect. I hadn't seen this video before, but this was hot. So I'm hoping to put a big smile on your face too. And peace out, baby.